pop, 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 pop. We were dancing to the song. We were watching the clock go, like just bopping away. We were so hello everybody, and welcome to our 16th live. And this is a very special live because we're very ill. Well, I'm not actually that bad. I'm fine, but Mr. Croaky Toad here.
I'm a bit under the weather.
And don't I know it, because he has just been, he's grinding me down.
It'll be your turn soon enough.
Oh, he's been coughing and spluttering all over me. I've had it all, so I'm coming down with it. I can feel it already. I've got a tickle. I've basically spent the last 2.5 hours in a hot tub. I was determined I was going to sweat it. I was going to bake
Stay away from his
I was hoping all the chlorine fumes, when I was pushing the jets and the bubbles were going, I was hoping it would create like this cloud of safety around me and it would just disinfect everything.
No, it's not happening.
Anyway,
you'll get it. Don't worry.
Anyway, I digress. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 16th live.
Yes. You join us.
Yeah, thank you for taking time out of your Sunday evening to come and join us. And the nights are starting to pull in now. We've had to make preparations this evening because on our last live, it's getting quite dark. So, we've got some lights on in here. The jungle, we've watered all the plants. And Marmaduke, the monkey up there, he's loving his life. He's hanging.
I did see somebody ask where Honey is. She's lying down here.
She's sleeping because she's had quite a lot of long walks lately. We took her for a very long walk yesterday out into this old abandoned field with all these old refinery stuff. Anyway, I can see there's a lot of you in the chat, so we're going to just do some shout outs.
Let's do some hellos to begin with.
Because you can see some of these people have been in the chat really, they're super punctual people.
Yeah,
they're really, we were making coffee and I was brushing my beard and stuff. Hello, Ange and Dave. Lizzie Lou, and if you don't know Lizzie Lou is the moderator of our Facebook group. So if you're part of our Facebook group, shameless plug,
Cruise Monkeys crew,
she's the moderator there. She helps us out. So there's Lizzie Lou.
I can see a question. We'll come back to that.
I've got the question, yeah. So but I suppose quickly, and if you're new here, remember, or if you just need reminding, please write question. It's easier for us to see. So if you have any questions, question, and then the question, that just streamlines it.
Well, as you're asking now, I'm not well.
Oh, for God's sake. We've got Gil and Sandra here, Jerry and Diana in the house, Cruise and Gaze. Who else we got? Oh, Steve Fox is in. You may recognize Steve if for those of you who have watched our recent installment, our little vlog. We went on the Virtuosa for the 2-night cruise. Yes. That went live on Sunday, and Steve and John.
Friday.
Sorry, yes, Sunday. I meant Friday. Sorry, it's Sunday today. It went live on Friday. That's there. If you want to watch it after this, you're more than welcome to.
It's feature length as well, isn't it?
Yeah, well, Steve was in it, and John. Mm-hmm. And do we have Life in the Parks? Are they in the chat tonight?
I'm not sure if
they're also. You might see them in there once or twice as well.
Good evening, Tom
Cruise Tube. Nami does cruising. There's quite a crowd. We've got 56 people according to the number up the little thing at the top. Is that right?
Please make sure you give us a thumbs up as well.
We've got Simon Bignall, Jackie Critchin. Oh, have a fork, we'll eat.
A fork will eat.
Disney Dave, Cruising Fanatic. What's this? Mary Perkins Miles. Oh, hello from Milford Haven.
Hello from up the road or down the road.
I hope you're enjoying this lovely weather because I don't know how long it's going to last for.
No.
Yeah, so we've got a question there. I can see it. Didn't say
I'll go back to the top. We've got a question right at the start. I've seen a few questions pop up.
Okay, so what we'll do, we're going to scoot back to the top and we'll start with the question, shall we, folks?
Yes.
So which one's the first one? Hey, guys, hope you're well. Well, Gavin's ill. I'm sure he's elaborated.
I'll keep saying it.
There's the thing in the right, am I right? And I can't read it. We are doing the transatlantic next June, but sailing to New York and staying over for 4 nights. Will we be doing a vlog while in New York pre-cruise? We are. This is something we're in a bit of a pickle with, actually. Normally, when we do like a cruise, and we do like a fly cruise, and we stay somewhere like Miami and things like that, or maybe even Barcelona, what we tend to do is just very quickly say what we've done at the start of the video and focus solely on the cruising because we don't want to bore people. However, because we're doing a transatlantic this time, and we've got 8 nights at sea on the Queen Mary 2. Basically, I'm like, well, we've got no ports, so it is a big feature of the port. So I might actually have to do quite a bit of vlogging at the start of it, and then we'll do the ship. We'll focus that after. But yeah, we're thinking we've got so much planned for New York. We've got paid the other day, and we've spent nearly all of our wages already because we've been book. We've been trying to get in nice and early because obviously we're going over New Year's. So we've got quite a lineup planned. We've been throwing a lot of research and funds at it, haven't we? So we will be. There will definitely be something, because as we've always said before, these videos are as much for us as they are for you. We do watch our videos back, and in another 10 years or so from now, we'll be like, do you remember we went to New York for New Year's Eve? And we will want to watch it ourselves. So we will be covering aspects of New York for definite, won't we? I think it's pretty safe. I'm just not sure how I'm going to film it just yet, and how this video is going to work, how it's going to work out, really. But we'll figure it out.
Joe and Dan, I just saw in the comments that you're ill as well, so get well soon to you. I think
there's a lot of it going around at the moment, isn't it? I think what it is, people are starting to spend more time back indoors. So, like, normally we'd be out in the garden and things, wouldn't we? So you don't pick things up as much. Now we're always back in the old COVID times, isn't it? When you all start mixing and it all, it's that time of year. And the kids went back to school as well. So, that's where it's on.
When's your next cruise?
Well, our next cruise is
18 days, I want to say.
No, 17 that. Well, basically 2 weeks from today, we'll probably be doing the Island and the Pack, and you'll have work on the Monday, and on the Tuesday, which will be the 14th of October, we should be travelling to Heathrow, and then we'll be flying on the 15th and embarking the ship, which will be Star Princess.
Which was delivered this week.
Which has been delivered this week. So unlike the Star Princess, which we had a
Sun Princess.
Now all this time I've been calling it Sun Princess. Now it's actually forget me. Sun Princess got cancelled, didn't it? So hopefully, fingers crossed, Star Princess is all going ahead.
Yes.
Well, there's people going on it on the 4th. There's a cruise before us, so hopefully,
if that goes, we know
they'll run it all in for us. So by the time we get there, it'll all be all tickety boo.
And as we said, if you're missing us, we put a new vlog up on Friday, so you can see that.
We did. And you can always watch our old videos again. There's loads of old stuff on there.
What have you got planned for New Year's Eve? So the ball drop we're not going to do.
No.
Only because apparently you've got to be there like in mid-morning to get a decent spot. And then you can't really leave your spot because the toilet.
There's no facilities. And it's going to be super cold, I think, and it's a long time to wait. And what we've also got to factor in as well, people, is the jet lag and the timings and stuff, because we were thinking this before. When it's actually midnight there, it's going to be 6 o'clock in the morning here, which is when we'd normally be. Well, we'd have celebrated it. We'd have normally celebrated it at like 7, or is it 7? I'm not sure how many hours. It could be 7. It could be 6 in the evening, like before. So we're going to be a bit jet lagged and stuff, so I don't want to be hanging around. So we're not going to do ball drop. No, we do have a plan. I don't know whether to.
I think you've said.
Have I said what we're going to do? So basically, what we've booked is to go out on this. It's like a party cruiser boat thing, operated by. Is it Circle Cruise?
No, it's funny.
Oh, you've changed it. Anyway, you go out on this boat, and it's got like a little buffet, some snacks, and there's drinks, and it's for about 4 hours.
Yeah, I think so.
And we're going to go out into the Hudson River, and when the fireworks and midnight happens, we're hoping to see it all from the water. That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
That's our New Year's Eve plan. We've got loads of things then planned.
The thing is, we'll be travelling on the 29th of December. So, I mean, this year as well. This is another thing, because a lot of people ask me about the Christmas decorations. Somebody was asking me about it today, actually. I can't put a lot of decorations up this year because, like, it's Christmas Day, Boxing Day would be the 26th, 27th, 28th. Well, I mean, we have to take the stuff down, pack stuff, and we leave on the 29th. So this year, I can't put the whole lot. And besides, this room looks fine now anyway.
There'll be no Christmas video this year, Laura.
No, I can still put. Well, we were doing Christmas lives and all of the manner of things, and there'll be. I'll just put a tree up. God, yeah. He'd say no tree.
Yeah,
I'd say no tree, but I'm putting a tree up, and I'm putting the garland on the stairs. We decided.
Good evening, Ken Lindsay. Glad you can make it.
Yes.
Hope things are getting better there.
The Waverley paddle steamiest. Oh, you're so. Oh, I was going to say ours was cancelled. I didn't hear the Taylor Street Rise at Tower Bridge. That sounds amazing. We just loved. We really were looking forward to that. It was such a shame. In fact, I was actually looking today. I was scrolling through photos on my phone, and because we were lucky enough to actually see it, because she came the Waverley came to Milford Haven twice.
About 2 weeks before we were due,
About 2 weeks before we were, and we had, honestly, that day they had perfect weather. It was so lovely, and we went down there to see it come in, and it did look really impressive. So we shall have to try it again next
She comes
year.
every year, so hopefully next year we'll get
So we'll have to try again next year. We'd definitely love to give it a go. So I'm glad you managed to do it, and it sounds amazing.
What we'll do next year is we'll probably go for the earlier ones. So if it gets cancelled, we've got a chance maybe again. Then.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, whereas this time, well, we didn't realise it was here until quite late, and then we booked on the one we could. The first sailing sold out, and the first sailing is the one we wanted to go on because the first one went to Skomer Island. But the second one, the one we were going to do, we actually were going to get a coach to Tenby and then sail from Tenby around back into Milford Haven, and that was in the evening. It was meant to be like an evening cruise. So yeah, we'll try. Like I said, we'll do it early if that gets cancelled, because some people did try to go from our sailing to the one that was one in Fishguard, which is only about 20 miles away. But it sold out obviously really fast, so we didn't even get a chance to do that because we did think about it, didn't we? Oh, wow.
We've got another question here.
Another question. Is it worth booking the retreat for a whole week on Iona? Right. How are we going to look? It depends on the itinerary, I suppose. It depends what I would always say, and what we've said before, is I think the level we're at, we'd currently now look at booking maybe an ocean view cabin for somewhere like Norway, and then we put the difference in cost of booking the retreat. The reason we say that is because obviously, even if you have a balcony, you normally only ever get to see one side of the fjord, unless you're aft or forward facing. So it makes sense if you want some epic scenery to get a bit more of a 360 kind of perspective, or at least 180 perspective. You're better off going to the retreat, aren't you? And you get hot tubs. It's more exclusive.
Yeah,
it's a bit more organised. They do little snack boxes.
Yeah,
and
things you're asking about taking a cocktail in the retreat. Yeah, that's no problem.
No bother.
There's bar service up there. There's no bar there, but you order and they go up and get your drinks for you.
So yeah, I would.
It does depend on the itinerary, doesn't it?
And yeah, I mean,
if you're going in the middle of summer, in the middle of school holidays, guaranteed you need to book it at that point,
because it's also they sort of only allocate you actual beds.
It's limited space.
It's limited space. So you will always have, you're guaranteed to have a sunbed. So if you've paid for that deck space, that is yours. And yeah, as I said, not everybody takes it up. So I suppose school holidays, I mean, it could be busier, but it would be, I'd say for the most part, quiet. And it is adult only as well. So, I mean, we've only ever, if I'm honest, done it for like an evening pass, haven't we? We did enjoy it.
Yeah, the thing you find with passes is that you're not guaranteed one. So if there is space, you can get one. When we were on Azura 2 years ago, wasn't it? They'd sold out of the retreat passes. So we were on the wait list, and then that morning they ran us and said,
No, you're saying that, though. We couldn't do all that because we only booked the cruise 2 days before. So we were cut out of everything. We couldn't get them to do things. So that first initial cruise, we couldn't do anything with. But because obviously P&O did it in a way that it was a 2-week cruise or 2 individual week cruises, back to back, so to speak, we were very fortunate, and people obviously got off, and we were able to, on that turnaround day, book for the second week. We managed to get an afternoon there, didn't we? But yeah, I mean, it's personal preference for us. That's how we'd look at fjords from now on. Anyway, we've definitely said that. And as you were saying, school holidays,
Jerry and Diane asking about a patron meetup. Still trying to work out.
Patron meetup, it's just a meetup. We have been thinking about things. We've got quite a lot on at the moment. This side of Christmas is going to be a bit crazy, I think, at the moment, because obviously we're going on Star. Then we're going to have to come back and get the videos edited. We've got Halloween, we've got Christmas. Then we've got to get everything ready for Christmas. Then we've got then we've got New York straight after that. So it's going to be a tight squeeze this side of the year of Christmas.
It won't be.
It'll be next year, I think. But yeah, we will give it some thought, because obviously we haven't got anything until, like, meetup wise, until December next year for the group cruise.
Yeah, next year looking quite quiet
at the moment. So yeah, we haven't given up on the idea. It will still happen. It's just we haven't had a chance to really look into it, but we will look into it. It's something we want to do.
Jackie, thank you very much. I just see a question here. Here we go. What do you guys think about the news from Virgin?
I think we were talking about this in the car earlier on when we were driving around Overtown Bargains and all today. I think for me, they've took a step backwards. I thought the idea of Virgin was that they were trying to take away all these restrictions.
They wanted to be different, didn't they?
They wanted to be different. They didn't want people having all this speciality and on all this caper. But slowly but surely, they seem to be just falling in line with every other cruise line and how they operate. I think it's a step backwards myself.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it. I mean, they've got all these gratuities they've separated off. So will you have people then saying, well, if they're British, will we go and can we take the gratuities off? I thought the whole point of it was supposed to be as much of it included as possible. I mean, if I had my own way, I would have said they should have thrown in drinks as well. It should just be go on an all-inclusive experience. If Marella can do it, I'm sure the prices they're charging Virgin could have done it.
Yeah.
I think that was where they would head in. That's what they wanted to do at the start. And yeah, I don't like it.
No, it does seem that they're kind of slowly becoming the normal cruise line, aren't they?
Yeah.
Whereas they were trying to be different.
Like the whole making the beds. I mean, I remember that was supposed to be, we do know the reasoning behind it. Obviously, COVID had a huge impact on it. The idea was that your cabin was supposed to be a social space and your bed was supposed to be put away into a sofa so that your room was basically like a living room. That was the idea. That obviously, because of COVID, they didn't want people socializing in the rooms when they first actually managed to start sailing properly. So that never happened. So the beds were left unless you requested it. I mean, you can still request your bed be put away, but yeah, it's just a shame. They fell in line. That whole concept just sort of hit the curb, really, didn't it?
But Virgin do listen to feedback, and if you look at our Facebook page, Cruise Monkeys UK, we put a post on there today. There's an email address for feedback, so make sure you give any feedback. We've seen a lot of people complaining about it, or there's blogs, posts, and all that, but there's no point writing about it. You need to tell them. The more people that tell them, I think something might get done at that point.
Yeah, got to give them feedback. Yeah. And it's not just Virgin, that's any cruise line. Always give your feedback. Always fill out your forms. Always say what you feel. And if someone's done exceptionally well, praise them. They get recognition. These staff and things, they get awarded and things for it. So always do that. We got another question.
No.
That's the 4 night. Oh, it's done it. It drives me crazy because like you're about to read it, and like I would.
Sorry, I've already seen it.
I would just read the same question again, and I'd be like, "Oh, we've already done." Then
it's fine. I'll find it.
What's this in the pics? 8 p.m. New Year's. So is it something here? I got the 8 p.m. New Year's and had a good view by the time. Okay, that's nice to know.
Yeah, that's
okay. Although by what time do we have to get on our boat? Is it like 9?
9.
We'll see. I did always like the idea of the ball drop and stuff, but I want to go to, what's that toy? There's a toy shop, isn't it? It's got a funny name. Someone help me in the chat here. I want to say, is it begins with S? It's like is it Schwartz? No. This is the one with the piano and all in there, isn't it? We saw somebody the other day, they were looking at all the toys, and I was like, this looks really, really cool. Because this is something else I was contemplating is, because obviously we're lucky, we're flying over, so luggage isn't an issue coming home. I'm not going to get toys for me. Calm down. What I was going to do is I was actually going to ask my nieces and stuff, would they prefer me to get them something? They could look ahead, and I could go to New York, and it'd be even more special to get them something and bring it back.
In the January sale.
No, I went on about that. I was on about the fact it's from New York, it's special, and they get something, they could see it, they could pick it.
Of course.
Because it did look bloody good. The toys look awesome. I saw this thing, right? This woman, she was going like this, and this hovering thing was going round it, and it was really cool. I wanted one of them.
There's a question of you.
Okay, what's this now? We've got a cruise booked on Celebrity next October around the Greek islands. How do you find this company? We liked Celebrity. There was nothing wrong with Celebrity. We went from America. There was a lot of Americans on board. Therefore, I feel with the jet lag and everything else, we didn't synchronize with the status quo, so to speak. So what you'd find is we tend to eat later. Americans eat earlier. So we were staying at the pool when these people were having their dinner. Then we would go down, get ready for dinner while they were having their dinner. Then while we were having our dinner, they were enjoying the entertainment and the parties. When we were finishing dinner and coming to have the parties and enjoy ourselves, majority of them had gone to bed. So we were like, oh, it's a bit lifeless. Well, it wasn't lifeless because there were silent discos we did go to. We did see some shows, but yeah, it went very quiet, very early for us. And the week after we went with P&O, and everything was fine.
Really,
It worked for us.
but
There was nothing wrong with Celebrity, I will say that, and we will be cruising with them again for sure. We were happy with the food, was exceptional, the staff were fantastic, the ship was well kept, it was beautiful, the room was lovely, we had no problems with the infinite veranda. We're team, we like it. So yeah, we definitely give it a go, especially with Apex and stuff over this neck of the woods. And I believe, is it Celebrity Infinity? Seems to be really, really competitively priced. We've seen a few cruises on here, certainly for the beginning of this year, and they've like been really, really good value. So yeah, we probably go with them again. So we enjoyed it.
I don't think there's a cruise line you wouldn't go with.
No, none of them I would get off and say never again.
Good morning from Australia, Lisa, and Tony, who's in Madeira.
Madeira, wow.
Yes,
Madeira.
I did find some whiskey in the tiki bar tonight.
So
I might have some of that later.
We took the all the optics.
It's not more than one bit of whiskey.
I would have had. Do you breathe all over me? I'm sick of you with this. I don't want this disease. You literally just breathed all over me. So I was going to say, I usually like ginger wine with whiskey. It's nice, but we haven't got any. I did say there was ginger wine Tesco. You should have bought it. He's not getting sympathy for me because he doesn't take tablets when I tell him, and he doesn't. He goes, "Oh, my nose is all." I'm like, "Use nasal decongestion," and he won't use it. And he goes around and he doesn't bring tissues with him. And then he constantly sniff. And I'm like, "Oh, you should have just bought a tissue." It's honestly, it's like I'm a child. It's driving me mad. And then he breathes all over me like as if he wants me to get it.
And I don't think it's a question for us, but Virtuous next week.
Masters of the Sea.
Didn't notice if there was food when we were there the other week. They used to do food. It was a little upcharge for that.
Yeah, I can't remember. No, we didn't really go in. We walked through it maybe once. We didn't spend much. That's the only thing with the tuna cruise. They are so short. You just can't. We basically went on there to go to Ola. It's a shame.
Yeah. Mentioned here about Virgin, and if you go for the cheapest package, you can only 15 days before to book the restaurants. That's what really annoys me.
That is something that is becoming a huge bugbear of ours. It really grinds my beans, and that is this whole bloody booking and dining before you go on a cruise. It used to be you have specialty, fine. I'm all team for special, team go for specialty if you want to elevate your experience. And yeah, it does deserve a little surcharge because the food is elevated and it's better most of the time. But I'm sick to death of having to book everything ahead, and then because everyone else is having to book ahead, there's no availability for you to book, and then half these people don't turn up. Or if we book something, we've done it loads of times, you don't fancy it on that night. You might have a nice sail away, or the sun might be shining, you think I'm going to stay out on deck instead, or there might be something going on. You don't want to sit in the restaurant eating, you want to do it differently. I really wish cruise lines would just stop that, let you get on board like you used to, and go to the restaurant in the day and say, is there any availability this evening? I'd like to dine here. And they'll say yes or no. And I think they'd find it better for doing that.
And that's obviously what they're doing now, because they want people to worry, buy the more expensive package.
What I think a lot of it is they're ramming so many people on these ships these days. I don't think they haven't got capacity in the main dining room for them all. So they have to force you into specialty. And that's what they're trying to do. And I think that's where it's all gone wrong. They should have made sure there was seating for everybody, at least. When you got buffets as well. And then the whole dining thing you should book on the ship.
This is a difficult question for you.
A difficult one. Does the better than passenger ships? Oh God. I don't know really. What would you say that we don't like? What don't we like about Princess? I hope the medallion hasn't got too many bugs, because I think the concept of the medallion tech is fantastic. It's a big selling point for Princess for us. However, I've been online, I've watched some stuff on YouTube about Sun, and we've experienced it ourselves before on Sky, where it doesn't work as it should, and it's really can be quite frustrating, and it causes delays and hiccups, and it crashes, and orders get lost. I hope that is ironed out for this ship. I'm hoping they've got on top of it.
Well, I'm hoping. Well, looking at Sun, so I'm guessing Star will be the same. Is Good Spirits. I always found the Good Spirits was too small. Last time we went on Sky, it was quite a small bar there.
Although I liked it on Regal when it was down at the bottom lower level. I really enjoyed that one. But from what I've seen, it seems to be like they always did like 2 shows, didn't they, type of things over the course of the evening. You could still go there, just pop in and out. But the impression I got through watching a couple of vlogs on Sun was that they seem to just do the show and that's it. They don't. I've not really noticed. Maybe it's just something that's not been portrayed clearly. But when we'll find out, can you just rock up at the Good Spirits bar and have a Sandy and Fuego?
Yeah.
Do you have to wait for them to be doing a demo and pick one? That's the thing that we'll see. But
looking forward to the Spellbound as well. So we did have the full package purchased for that. Which was the meal and show.
And then I wasn't. And then I was again.
I'm still looking forward to it.
And now I'm just confused about what it actually is. It's lost its identity. I'm in a bit of a crisis, I am. I don't know what's going on with it.
Well, I think we just answered Ken's question there as well.
Oh. Well, no, I didn't. He didn't say what was. No, that's what were you most looking forward to. I will say I'm most looking forward to
having a few drinks with our friends.
Yes, that. Yeah. No, I want to try. I've never tried Catch by Rudy. I want to try that. I want to try the Butcher's Block because that's like steaky as well, isn't it? But it's using other parts of the cow, isn't it? Other than steak, I believe. That's what the whole Dario thing's about. Yeah. And I love Crown Grill. I mean, I'm just looking forward to trying some food. I don't know about Love by Brito. Is that even on Star? I know it was on Sun, but I'm not sure.
Which port are you looking forward to most?
Which port? Probably Gibraltar.
Gibraltar.
Yeah, I think that's my highlight for me. Yeah, but it's just going to be fun. It's just going to be fun.
Can't wait to cruise with you guys.
Yes. Not long now.
Not long at all.
Hope you're well. Do the travel. Oh, it's done it again. Look, it's 6:51. Go by the clock.
It's 7:20. Well, let me scroll. Keep scrolling.
I was just going to read that same question. It loves that question.
It keeps coming back to that question,
doesn't it?
I think what it's doing is it's jumping back to when we started the live.
Oh, something about Star Princess. Just
and Ken is cruising. Here we go.
The cruising guy saying they're curious to see what the differences are. That's the one.
Schwartz?
That's the one. That's
the
one. That's the one. That is the one. Because I knew it was like, yeah, that's definitely it. I'm curious what the differences are between Star and Sun. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Because obviously they've learnt a lot from like O'Malley's. The Irish bar is bigger, isn't it? Because that proved very popular on the Sun. And from what I've heard, we really liked it when we got lost on our press visit. And yeah, I think at one point we were like, we have to get off the ship because for some reason, Sun Princess was moving from Mayflower down to Ocean. I want to say, was it?
We could just stay down
there. And we wouldn't have cared, no. But we had to get off for them to move the ship. But we were in our element on there, weren't we?
Like the past years must have been burning.
Yeah. We're just popping as we're out and about. We'll be catching up with a live later. You have had previous mentions, folks.
What luxury cruise line would you try first?
Luxury. I think for me, a good all-rounder, most fitted to me or suited to me would be Explorer Journeys. I think because it's like MSC to an extent, obviously elevated. I haven't tried Yacht Club myself yet because I can't afford it, but I think that's where I'd go start with luxury-wise. You?
I'd say Explorer.
Windstar was nice. I do like a smaller ship, but but then Explorer is nice, modern. It's new as well, isn't it? So I'd say Explorer.
Explorer. What's your most controversial cruise opinion?
Controversial cruise opinion. I don't know, really.
Can we stop with bloody upside down pineapples?
Yeah, why's everyone going about that?
I don't know.
I mean, each to their own. Live and let live.
It's like you go on Facebook group and there's always somebody who's got the upside down pineapples all over their door, and you're like, I bet if you knocked at a door, they wouldn't answer it.
There's nothing controversial. I mean, tipping, that's personal preference, so that's not really controversial. The drinking, that's up to people as well. I mean, live and let live is what I say. Everybody's different. Everyone goes cruising for different things, and everyone needs to unwind and relax. They've got different expectations.
But I think we did kind of our opinion really was what we said earlier about this specialty dining, how to book your dine and plan your cruise to the hour before you can get on board.
That's really ruining it at the moment. I wish they'd just drop it. We hate booking our dining beforehand too. Who's that? Our Nami just cruising. She's the same. They're the same.
Personal opinion. Do you think that Morella's pricing are increasing?
I think could be popularity because they have got a new ship coming at some point, haven't they? I believe is in the pipeline, a bigger ship. But I think it's just in general the inflation is going up and up and up, and obviously their product, they offer everything, and it's it's not like other cruise lines where you've got the stupid 15 drinks and all that caper. It is just come on board, it's all inclusive, enjoy it, which is really freeing. I like that. I just think it's just a general cost of things going up that's going to influence their pricing.
But the thing is, if they're selling, they're going to increase the price, aren't they?
Well, that's it as well. And but then I do tend to find, and I see it a lot with Azura as well, when she does the Canaries cruises, you can pick them up. I've seen cruises for January, or no, actually December this year, basically about 500, 600 pound, really cheap for a week. If you go to Croatia and stuff, when she moves over into the Med, that's obviously dearer. So it's maybe looking at where the ship is and what time of year will have an impact on the price, definitely.
So yeah, a few people are saying about the booking. What we call
we should start change.org.
How was the gin at Amber Falls? That
was what you did. The guy didn't go. I was at home doing it.
Yeah, you looked after the puppy, weren't you? Yeah, it was really good, really interesting. We weren't allowed to film in the distillery, and no, it was no cameras allowed at all. And it was actually closed. The distillery was closed down, and when we were there, because they were having, I think, like a month break or something. Buy a bottle, yes. What I learned, I don't know. Well, they told us it, so it must be public knowledge that if you buy Aber Falls or Whitley Neal gin, I think it's, or JJ Whitley gin,
I wasn't there.
It's by the same. It's the same company. So if you're buying a Whitley Neal gin, it's the same as an Aber Falls gin, basically.
There we go. Fun
It was Whitley Neal. It was definitely Whitley Neal. It's mostly in the box.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
So yes, buy a bottle of Aber Falls or Whitley Neal, whichever one's cheapest, because it'll be the same gin.
Jane Sparrow's going on Virtuoso next Saturday with her husband. She can't wait. Well, hey, I do love Virtuoso. I tell you what, I'm really glad. That's one thing I will say. We went back on that ship, and it really brought it home just how much we do love MSC. And it was so nice to see the changes that they've implemented since. Like, that ship is really running now. It's like a well-oiled machine. They've got everything worked out, all the little knick-knacks. This all come together quite well, I'd say, with MSC. I was really pleased with it. And given that it was school holidays and how busy that should have been leading up to Bank Holiday weekend in August, I was really pleasantly surprised with the experience.
Jane, we will love Virtuoso. There's a lot of love for Virtuoso.
It's a nice ship.
Yeah,
it's nice size. It's clean. It's tidy.
Been on Sun Princess twice. A medallion with.
That's good to know. Because of course, this is a thing. You only ever see videos when people have something to whinge about these days.
I don't. We looked at Sun Princess videos and it put us off.
So yeah, people seem to just focus on the negatives. They never give you the positives. So when it's working, they should make a video saying it works.
We said this before, didn't we? We looked at Alaska.
We put ourselves off.
We watched so many, or we typed in like, do it when you get a minute. Go onto YouTube, put in Alaska cruise, and all you'll see is like 10 things not to do in Alaska. The worst part of Alaska. And it's like, I just want to see what's nice.
Somebody just wants to watch a video and look enthused. You want a bit of enthusiasm, don't you? You want to feel enthused.
We come away like, oh, I'm not going to book that cruise now.
Yeah.
We've
gone back. You've gone back again. You're 7 and 2. So I saw the Honey Dog, and then I saw. Yeah,
I did that time.
Honey is sleeping. If you've joined the chat, let everyone. Well, she's like this. Her eyes are twinkling like that. Yeah, looking.
Ken says, "Make sure he's cold." Yeah, be gone by then.
No, he's going to pack it with him now, and he's really milking this. We have only ever done Virgin. What other cruise line would you say is similar in vibes? Virgin, right? Well, celebrity for quality and everything. However, atmosphere would probably be something like MSC. To be honest, that's the vibe, because we actually brought that up. We said when we were at the White Party, it's almost like it's MSC's take on Scarlet Night. Everyone dresses in white as opposed to red. They pull out all the stops. All right, they don't dress the whole ship up the way they do on a Virgin ship for Scarlet Night, but it's a very similar atmosphere, and everyone seems to throw themselves at it. So I would say for that aspect of it, and nightlife, definitely MSC. However, celebrity would be for your service, your quality of food.
When you've got a martini bar, that's really nice. You've got Eden and stuff like that.
But when you think about what Virgin has, it's different. I mean, I suppose you'd get some nightlife on a celebrity ship, but it's not going to be anything close.
So that's the whole thing with Virgin. They were trying to be completely different.
Yeah.
So,
but then it's the same with Virgin. A lot of people have this perception that you go on, it's all crazy party. You can find spots. You can have sophisticated like drinks and chill out in that simple lounge and stuff.
Yeah, big one that tries well. Yacht Club. If you're going to look into them,
yeah.
Cruising Gates, and they loved Good Spirits.
Yeah.
Felt like a proper bar and had a great atmosphere. That's good to know.
That's good. Really good to know.
Checking this week for Eastern Caribbean. Oh, lovely.
That would be so nice. Oh, that'd be so nice. That is. Symphony Seas. Oh, I'm so glad we haven't been able to go back on Royal Caribbean. Would love to do it.
Cruising Gates back on Sunday in 34 days.
Yeah. Or Tom and Dom are in the house as well. Hello.
See, but it can't be that bad. Cruising Gates has been on there a couple of times now. So.
Yeah. It was awful.
Good evening, Tom and Dom. Yeah. Okay,
I'd love to go. Like, I really enjoyed the Quantum class ship. I'm looking forward to it next year. I think we might give Liberty a go if we can fit it in. We'll see what we can do. What we've come to realize is if we can only fit, because these ships are getting bigger and bigger all the time. So I think we're now at this point where we're going to say, if you go on a cruise and you can't fit it all in, gives you an excuse to go back on the same ship again to finish off where you started. So if you miss a restaurant, you can do it on the next cruise, can't you?
Yeah.
We were saying that today. We had a little chat today when we were driving. We were watching the ferry leave because we were coming out of Home Bargains at Parrot Dock, and we could hear the announcement. And you're like, "What was that?" I said, and we were like, "Oh, it's the ferry." And the ferry was leaving. And then when we came over the bridge, we could see it going out, and we were chatting. And all the way home, we were like this, talking about the cruises and stuff.
Yeah, it was good. Joe and Dan are saying Ola's right at the top favourite restaurants.
Yeah, I just love Ola. We've been every time we go on MSC Cruises.
Oh, we always are on there, haven't we?
It's just our favourite. I just like how relaxed it is, how fun it is. I like pairing the martinis. Margaritas. You were going with M. I love pairing. Going through the whole menu. Although one of them had been removed this time. There's only 5. And it was 6
soon to be
before.
Less. I think a few things come off the menu, isn't it? MSC gets a fair bad rap. It does, to be fair.
Yeah.
Somebody commented on that video recently. It was like, well,
but then,
like Wetherspoons.
Yeah, but I'm not being funny. Yes, it could be like Wetherspoons. We do love Wetherspoons, but I've said the same about P&O, and I've said the same on at times, certain places and occasions. Even feel like that as well. And Princess.
Yeah.
Depends the type of cruise, the crowd that goes on board, and what time of year and things. It all has a bearing on it, doesn't it?
And Jane saying, "Love Butcher's Cat."
Butcher's Cat is nice. We haven't done that for a long time though. We should have to try that again.
But
It went up in price.
Didn't we do Butcher's Cat on our group?
We did on our group cruise,
Yeah.
but didn't it go up in price? Because it wasn't. It used to be about 30 or 35, and then it went up to about 50. Was it 50 or 55? It did go up in price, didn't it? We were like, oh well. I think at the time we said we'd rather spend that money on the Crown Grill on Princess because we felt it was better quality and food. But I suppose we haven't done it for a while, and seeing how MSC have changed, would be worth a go again.
Might be.
There was no champagne. Whether that was because it was a mini cruise, though. If it was a longer cruise, maybe they would have been. But there was none on the mini cruise. No, because he wanted the oysters.
Lots of love for Good Spirits.
I do love Good Spirits. I'm going to stand in for you for ages.
We're doing a side by side in a couple of weeks. First Indy, then MSC. Any tips for something to do in Southampton to kill the time between ships? Hour or 2 should do. Well, I would say Sea City Museum, but I don't really want to go on that.
Depends. And by the time you get up there and stuff, I mean, I just go shopping, I do.
Yeah.
And if you can't be bothered, if it depends how much you've overindulged on one cruise, you might need to go to Primark or somewhere or Next and get some bigger sizes before you go on the next cruise, maybe. Did we do it once where we put some washing in the car rather than lugging it round with us, and then we got on the other side by side? We did something like that. Or was it going from it might have been like when we did Virgin and then we were going on this one. Did we leave? Yeah, we left the dirty clothes in the car.
Yeah, if you're doing side by side, you'll obviously have luggage as well to lug around. So I don't know whether there used to be a shop on the high street, didn't there? By the Biltong and Bangers. They used to do luggage stores.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you could probably put your luggage there for a couple of hours. If not, if you can be lugging your luggage around with you, probably grabbing like a Starbucks or something.
It depends which terminals you're going from, because if they're close, you might be able to drop off your case, just leave it at baggage pod and bugger off into town. You might be lucky. And you could leave it, perhaps.
We booked a Virgin Cruise back to back. First booking
We booked a Virgin Cruise back to back with our first booking on a Cunard 3-week cruise. So looking forward to both cruises. That'll be like, and which one was first? So is it the Cunard first and then going on the Virgin, or is it the Virgin first and then the Cunard?
I don't know.
Let's
know which one's first.
I don't know what would be a better way around to do it. It would be after 3 weeks of Cunard, it would be like bam, that'd be fun. But if it's the other way around, it'll be like we've seen when we've been on cruises from Virgin, everyone goes on like, oh hey, and you see them all leaving, they go down the gangway, they look like white as sheets, aren't they? And they're all like shaking and hungover. So you'll be getting on Cunard like,
Virgin first.
Oh, there we go. So you'll have a rest then.
Yeah, and that's kind of what we're thinking of New Year's in New York, and then we're going to have Cunard coming back. It'll be a nice rest, won't it?
Yeah, because
after the 4 nights.
And then we've got the very gradual time change every day. So by the time we get back, we won't have a mass jet lag.
That's the hope, anyway.
That's the idea.
That is the hope. Yeah. Excuse me, sorry. I think we've got up with all our questions, by the way. So if there is any more questions, pop them in the chat and we'll answer them, or Luke will answer them. Well,
actually, I feel like I need to cough, and you keep breathing all over me.
I don't know how right next door to me.
I feel it. I'm just going to be really ill now. I can feel it. What are you drinking anyway? Is that water?
It's water.
I haven't actually. This is gonna. You got to. I hope you're not. Make sure you're sitting down.
Make sure you're
sitting down. I, until last night, hadn't touched a drop of alcohol for 5 weeks. So everyone goes on about Stoptober. I knew I couldn't do Stoptober because I was on a cruise. I didn't stop for any particular reason as such. I just didn't drink. You went away. I did decorating. And then I was doing other things. And I just thought, I can't bother to drink. And 5 weeks without a drink. And
somebody's love to see how long it takes to get tipsy. But after 5 weeks not drinking, probably a lot quicker.
No, I drinking yesterday, and I thought to myself, it wasn't the same anymore.
You said you got bored last night.
I got bored. I stopped. I had a cup of coffee. So, no, I hope.
Do you feel a lot better for your 5 weeks of not drinking? Is your skin a lot better? Is your mind clearer?
I put weight on because I was eating chocolate and I needed something to look forward to. So I was eating instead of drinking, and my sleep might have been a little bit better. It wasn't hungover on weekends. That was a bonus. I could do stuff. But all these people that go, I feel like a picture of health. It's a miracle. My life's turned around. I'm like, I just don't feel any different. I don't know what the professor's about. Just do your own thing. Alex was asked to be a cruise Dubai. That would be really, really cool. The only problem we have with Dubai is I'm a little bit apprehensive about their human rights and their approach to, not that we're very clingy. We're not like, what you call it, displays of public affection. We're not like that. We're really not like that. But I'm a bit concerned about how that would feel. But I'd love to go to Dubai. I want to go to the QE2 hotel, pre-cruise, and then do a cruise. I'm also concerned about their restrictions on drinking and stuff, and how that all works, and how that works when you go from port to port on a ship.
We'd love to get a go there.
I'd love to try it. Maybe now would be a good time to do it. If I'm not drinking like I drink normally, maybe now would be a good time to give it a go.
Cruise Fanatics saying parking, got a car parked in Voco, so cases. Okay, so at least you've got something to put the cases. Yeah, just pop into Southampton and grab a coffee or something. Would be nice. Voco looks really nice now, doesn't it? We're watching MSC's video there.
Yeah, it looks really, really like it looked like, as they said, and I agree with them, it looked like a celebrity ship.
Yeah, it's
really
really nice. So if you're staying there, it would be a good time. I can see that's that one. Ken's asking about where do you find discount codes for car parking in Southampton. So normally we stay in the Ibis car park and we use your parking space app to get parking there. If you're looking to go with MSC or Celebrity, use ABP parking. There's usually discount codes for them. But to be fair, the CPS and ABP have gone really expensive, haven't they?
someone said the QE2 hotel looks rough. I did see a video or two. I haven't seen it recently. No, it's lower down. The QE2 hotel looks rough as. I can't see the name.
Same one, yeah.
All right. Yeah, and I think it did go for a phase where they didn't really do much.
Yeah,
it was
walk with me. We follow Walk with Me.
When I can't remember when he went on it. I did also watch Visit with Rich and Helen. Didn't they go on it as well? And I did watch somebody else go on it. And
because early on, it was only parts of it open, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then they closed it off, and there was like loads of sections. It just looked like they basically took the ship, took delivery of it. They'd done a couple of rooms, and from what I saw last time, they did a lot more to it. It'd be worth having a look at it again. It'd be nice to know. It's the idea behind it. I'd like to. We didn't get to sail on QE2. I wish we did. We didn't start cruising until 2014, so we missed that chance.
Would have been nice.
It would have been really, really nice.
Stephen John say well done to you. They managed 5 days.
5 days. I kept saying that though. I was like, oh, it's getting silly because I was drinking on Friday night, and I'd drink what was left on Saturday night, and then Sunday I'd want Hero the Dog, and I was like, well, you're drinking 3 days. You've only got 4 days. You're not drinking of a week, and I was like, yeah. I just thought, why am I even drinking? I was just sat at home. I thought I don't need to drink, so I stopped.
I just saw Lizzie Lou in the chat there. She's recently done the India stuff, hasn't she?
Yes, she's been. Yeah, that looks really, really good.
Amazing. Love to do that.
I want to do India. What was it called? That big, lovely building. I forgot. I'm really rubbish tonight. Everything's escaped me. Not Taj Mahal, isn't it?
Yes.
It was built for. It's like romantic. It's romantic. I think that looks really, really pretty. I'd like to see all of that.
Yeah. One day we'll get there. We've got a lot of places to go.
I really feel like I should be wearing a mask. I just don't want it. You can sleep in the spare room.
Yeah, okay, whatever. So I get no pity. Hang on, there because it's fantastic. Summer 2025, yes. I knew there was a few codes knocking around for ABP. Haven't managed to find any for CPS, unfortunately.
No.
We are starting to look at the group cruise stuff, aren't we? Hotels and things like that. So we'll have to try and find something for that one.
And what was this in the news this week? When I say news, it wasn't really news. It was all banging around on Facebook with this car parking. What was that all in it about?
Oh, yeah. There's
cars got stolen.
Yeah, there was a car park in Southampton, apparently. It's an indoor car park.
I've never heard of it or seen it.
No, well, if you put in cruise park in Southampton, it's the first thing that comes up now.
Oh, right, okay.
And it's an indoor car park, and apparently the cars were stolen from it.
So when we did the Voyages cruise, we left our car in the multi-story, and we've never done it before. We left it there in, which one was it? It was the one behind Weatherspoons and the Dolphin and all that lot. And we left our car there. And when we came back home, we noticed that our car had a dent in it, a new car. So we were very happy. So I won't be doing that.
Well, that could happen in any car park, really.
It could, but it was, well, there was a car quite close. We didn't notice it at the time. We didn't notice it when we come home, but I wouldn't go. I hate multi-story car parks anyway, but we left our car there because it was just too nice, because we couldn't fit it in the normal one. That one we normally go to, could we?
The Ibis one.
Yeah, we couldn't fit it in there. So I wouldn't do that again.
No, to be fair, Chilworth is quite a good one.
I like Chilworth. It's nice. It's a little bit out the way for town and stuff, but then it's only a taxi ride if you're there the night before, and then they do offer a transfer. I'm not sure if they still do that. I'd like to think they do.
Yeah, obviously it's about £250, isn't it, for the full package?
Yeah, they do like a stay, a breakfast, parking, and transfer down to the terminal. They arrange it for you, which is really good.
Yes.
We haven't actually been to Chilworth for a while, though, have we?
No.
When was the last time?
We haven't got Southampton really for a while, though, have we?
No, our next we've got Barcelona. We're Heathrow this next one.
Yes.
Then we're
Heathrow again.
Heathrow, then New York, then home. Southampton becoming straight home. And then
next time in Southampton is for a group cruise.
At the moment,
that's not it's going to be. It wouldn't last that long. Trust me.
I'm not going from January until next December without a cruise. It's lame. That's not happening.
I'm sure we probably won't go more than.
I need to find a cruise for May for our 10-year wedding anniversary.
Yes,
and I can't find anything. I was gonna. As you said, we were gonna go to Alaska. We were looking at it, but then we put ourselves off it, and then we waited till the prices have gone up. And we were looking at going on Queen Elizabeth, I want to say at the time, wasn't it? Because she's there. So I'm not sure now what we're going to actually do. We need to think of something. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we will.
Okay, Kendall's was last year.
And just a truth because we've
Remember that?
Yes. God.
What's Pappy doing?
She's causing.
That's no good.
There's no food out, is there?
No. She managed to eat chocolate cake last night.
Yeah, she helped herself to a lovely chocolate veg cake. Because that's what our dog does. She's one of those dogs where, like, no, I know there's no food out now, but she goes quiet and it's like everyone just runs to the kitchen. And if there's anything on the side, it's gone. The thing is, I tried giving her food before, she wouldn't eat it. But if I leave it on the side or on the table or something, she'll steal it. She can steal it. She steals it. She's happy. She has to steal it. Question: how do you get home from Southampton after the cruise from New York? So the plan is to actually drive the car to Southampton before we leave for our flight. We're going to drive it like the day before. We're going to get a National Express back up to Heathrow, where we'll be staying at the airport or by the airport. Then we'll fly over to.
We've got quite an early flight.
Yeah, fly to New York. Obviously, we've got to stay in New York. We'll sail back to Southampton, and the car should be waiting for us at Southampton. And then we will jump straight in the car and travel all the way home. Yes, that's how we usually roll.
We thought that was easier than getting off the ship, getting a National Express back up to Heathrow, and then home. We thought it was just get in the car and go.
It's like when you're excited, you'll do things, won't you? When you've got a cruise ahead, you don't mind detours and adding things. But when you come home, and the cruise is over, you're in a grumpy mood. You just want to go home. So,
and then for Star next month, we're flying Heathrow to Barcelona both ways.
Yeah.
If you follow Ken was cruising, and we're on his live start of the month when we were on it as well.
He's doing an epic journey.
Yes, they're doing a no fly cruise.
No fly cruise. They're doing they're doing like a rail cruise.
Yeah. So if you've ever wanted to cruise from Barcelona,
you don't
want to fly, make sure you follow Ken Lindsay.
They've got it all figured out.
Yes, they've got it sorted out. Yeah. Which is any more questions? No more questions.
It's a shame, really, for all the effort they're making, that the cruise isn't actually longer. A week's not. It would be better if it was. And it's a shame, really, because the first cruise is 10 nights, the maiden, and ours is only 7. So it's a shame, really. Yes. Now, in hindsight, it would be nice if we were booking a longer one.
So, if there are any questions, pop them in now. Because we're coming up. Well, we've gone 10 so we'll probably finish in a couple of minutes.
We're in a time crunch, folks.
What do you mean in a time crunch?
Well, it's coming to the end. Yes. The clock is unfortunately ticking, and we don't know what we're going to have for our tea.
We're not eating
it because we've been a bit off food. Well, I say eat food. I've eaten loads of rubbish, but not proper food. And I was sat in the hot tub for 2 hours earlier on. It's pitch black outside.
It is, yeah.
I don't know if we'll be going back in there now. It's pitch black.
The hot tub is going away.
We were going to have bangers. Toad in a hole.
Toad in a hole was going to make it, isn't it?
But we're not having it now. No, I don't want that pretty egg sandwich or something.
Lisa, yes, fine 24 hours to your cruise was long. I was thinking when people fly from Oz up to like Southampton to join cruises, it's a long old flight.
Yeah, you'd spend like the first day or two just sleeping.
Yeah. So there's a few people that come up to do it. It's like, it's a long old way. Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
I thought someone else was wrong then.
No, all good. Just losing my voice, going really high.
So that's where we are with everything at the moment. We have no further news or updates for the channel. No, we're just pretty much. I'm hoping to have a look at Queen Victoria vlogs. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get them out before we sail or what will happen, but I'm going to start possibly editing it now this week. Don't know how long it's going to take me. I'm not going to rush. And if I have to get into other things like packing and stuff and taking the hot tubs down and all, I won't have a chance. So,
and the thing is
but I'm going to
Christmas ones, aren't they?
They're Christmas ones, yeah. So I'm kind of like,
we'll get people in the mood for Christmas.
We'll get people in the mood for Christmas. He was saying to me, "Why are you playing Christmas songs?" I was like, "I'm finding songs for my video." There was like Carol of the Bells and all, and it's not even October yet. They only got Halloween out of the way.
Lanyards, still chasing that one for you. Sorry.
Yeah.
As soon as we do, we'll let you know. And we'll post it as soon as, because a lot of people have asked about lanyards. So excuse me, as soon as they're in stock, we should let you know. There you have one.
What's this one? Well, I can't hear myself thinking. Coughing. Favorite cruise hotel in Southampton. in Southampton itself. Well, I do like Chilworth Bus outside. Ibis is okay. I don't rate the budget. Which Moxie is really, really nice. I do like that a lot.
Premier Inn's nice.
Premier
West
Inn's
Key as well.
nice. Yeah, that's nice. From what we've seen, I'd like to give Voco a go. That would be good.
The Ibis, like you said, avoid the budget one.
Yeah.
The normal Ibis, it's nice. It's a bit dated, but it's quite reasonable.
They were having a refit, weren't they, recently? I think
budget was, yes.
The budget one was.
So
we used to like to stay in a place called the Dolphin, which was just down the road or up the road from Wetherspoons. And we used to really like it there. And then we used to go to the rooms, they were all cruise ship named. There was the Aurora room and the Arcadia room. But that one, it's not. What's happened to it now? It stopped.
I think it became what you would call hotel after COVID, didn't it? Closed it down to the public.
But it's never been open since, which is a shame because we did used to like that because it was very, very central. And that used to have parking at the back of it as well, didn't it? And they used to do parking, that was stay packages. So I don't know, what would you say your favourite for Southampton would be? I mean,
my go-to is Ibis because it's normally reasonable.
I said my favourite would probably be Moxie.
Yeah, Moxie.
Moxie.
Yeah, Moxie would be the one I'd go to.
Yeah.
The only thing with Moxie is it hasn't got the parking. You have to park in West Key.
Do you?
Yeah.
Or Gachi cruise ship park.
Yeah, or park somewhere else. But like the overnight parking, you'd park in West Key.
Yeah.
It's just on the side of it, basically.
Yeah.
I think it's about £5 a night, so it's not bad. I get put in the corner. Well, you used to put the decoration up as soon as Halloween's done. You've got Christmas decorations going up, haven't you?
Well, yeah, but that's it's retail for you. I mean, I'm used. Now. I feel like I'd have Halloween decorations up. I've actually thought about I've actually got a box of autumnal crap, which is like leaves and garlands. I was going to put them up on the stairs this weekend, but I haven't got around to it. And I've got Halloween bits and pieces. I'll put up like autumnal displays. But
tomorrow's job for me is to go in the attic and get your
my little autumnal box. And then as soon as the Halloween stuff comes down, the Christmas stuff goes up. But as I said, this year I'm not going as mad, so I can probably. I like what Diane said to me before when we were chatting on Facebook. She said I should put a sheet over the Christmas tree and cut out 2 holes in it so it's like a ghost. Yes. And then when I finish Halloween, pull the sheet off.
It's already ready. Cruise and Gaze said they like Harbour Hotel. We like Harbour. We've never been to the hotel. Harbour.
No, yeah, the hotel. It does look posh. It's super posh. The cars outside there, though. Wow, you've seen them.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
Anyhow, we are coming up to 8 o'clock.
And Gavin is dying.
Yes,
he said he was only going to do half an hour today.
I'm pleased I managed to go the whole hour without completely losing my voice or having the coffin fit.
No. Well, I've been sat here now just absorbing it all. I've took on his viral load.
Can you hear that little violin playing anywhere?
It's Lindsay Steele.
No, honestly, thank you for joining us on a Sunday evening and putting up with my
our next
whinging.
live is going to be most exciting because our next live is going to be literally a day or two before
2 weeks today. We'll be live and it'll be pre-Star Princess.
Yeah. So it might be ironing while we're doing it.
Yes.
You might see the iron whoosh across the bottom. It'll be like the banner with the message. It'll be an iron. You'll have to do that. Yeah, it'll be fun.
If you're looking to get a price on a cruise, the link to our website is just there. And the team at Travel Village will drop you a quote. Yeah. If you're not following us on Instagram or Facebook, why not? And you can do it by going to Cruise Monkeys UK.
Why not?
Why not? You should be. But yeah, no, honestly, thank you for joining us. Taking time out on a Sunday night to join us, talking ship.
We really, really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And just so I'm good at how dark it is. It's shocking how dark it is going outside. This is like it's really Christmas. Halloween, I can feel that spooky vibe just coming in here.
I'm gonna get whiskey.
Yeah, I think I need something to eat because I'm getting delirious and deranged. This must be the hunger now.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks everyone for joining us. Take care. Have a great fortnight, and we'll see you before our Star Princess Cruise.
And if you haven't seen our Virtuosa vlog, go and watch it.
Go watch it now, yeah. Have a cup of tea, put a kettle on, get some chocolate, some snacks, and kick back. Right, it's quite a long one actually because I put 2 days. I squashed them all into one.
Yes.
So
yes.
Bye everybody.
Bye. Have a good week.
Bye.
Cheers.